Royal Palace, the seat of Ferelden's rulers and the location of the Landsmeet. Let's go.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet. Now wouldn't you?
That makes no sense.
You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
Okay, you talk a lot of crap. Alistair has never even been exposed to anything like this in his whole life. He can't just randomly become a noble. He never had any distinction because his dad never gave him anything. Do you really not see what Loghain has become?
I'm aware that he has changed. It has been difficult for him to realize his own countrymen would turn against him. I'm not surprised he is bitter. But he is still a great man, one of the best Ferelden has seen.
Look at Ferelden now, it's in chaos. You were there. You were at Ostagar. How can you support the man who killed your king?
Kaelan was a fool. He grew up a spoiled child in his ancestors' palace. He never knew what it was to be hunted, to starve. Maybe the Grey Wardens killed him, or maybe my lord let him die of his own foolishness. Either way, it may have saved Ferelden.
Does Ferelden look safe to you right now? To support his war, he sold his own people into slavery.
What was he supposed to do? You and Eamon were harassing him at every side, forcing him to empty the treasury to fight you.
What?
He never wanted a civil war. After Kaelan died, everyone was supposed to rally, come together to fight the Darkspawn without crying to Orlais for aid. He never anticipated Merrick's bastard would challenge the throne and force this war.
I'm not sure if there's any point in us talking to you right now because you are deep into the whole agenda. Well, how do you justify letting Arl Howe torture his subjects?
Fine, you're right. What would you have me say, Warden? Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to.
Yeah, it's not that she doesn't logically understand. Sometimes people, they have to stand for certain viewpoints because of, other stuff like emotions and whatnot. Then let me stop him. You know it's the only way.
I wish I had died at Ostagar rather than live to see this moment. Stop him, Warden. Stop him from betraying everything he once loved. Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
I don't know about that. We'll have to see. Is that it?
My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
Does he truly think I'm selling out Ferelden? The whole puppeteer thing, marrying a Nora is the best defense against that. The blight is the real threat here. But that one, if I say that one, it's going to make him think that I'm saying it's okay to ally with Orlais, which I don't care if it is or not. I don't know if it is or not. I'm not the politics person. I'm not the one who betrayed Ferelden.
Some of us are curious, Loghain, about precisely what happened at Ostagar.
So, one of Kaelin's killers would dare speak of betrayal. You led our king to his death with your grandiose tales of griffins flying into battle.
Let's start with the big hitter. You sold Ferelden citizens into slavery to fund your war.
What's this? There is no slavery in Ferelden. Explain yourself.
There is no saving the alienage. Damage from the riots has yet to be repaired. There are bodies still rotting in their homes. It is not a place I would send my worst enemy. There is no chance of holding it if the blight comes here. Despite what you may think, Warden, I have done my duty. Whatever my regrets may be for the elves, I have done what was needed for the good of Ferelden.
What does Ferelden mean to you? What's the definition of Ferelden? The piece of land marked by its borders? Or the citizens inside? Because clearly, I don't think you consider the elves part of Ferelden at all. We have a lot of choices here, actually. Was sending an apostate to poison Eamon your duty as well?
I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone, it would be my own soldiers. I would not trust to the discretion of an apostate.
Indeed, my brother tells a very different tale. He says you snatched a blood mage from the Chantry's justice. Coincidence?
Do not think the Chantry will overlook this, Terran Loghain. Interference in a Templar's sacred duties is an offense against the Maker.
Whatever I have done, I will answer for later. At the moment, however, I wish to know what this Warden has done with my daughter.
I did nothing. Because your Sir Cothrian caught me and sent me to frickin' Fort Draken. He's trying to spin the focus back on me. I don't mind answering to it because I haven't done anything wrong, but I don't want to let him spin the focus away. We're discussing your crimes here.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
Thank you, Honora. I feel much better about you selling me out before. The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Honora. I wanted to protect you from this.
My lords and ladies, our land has been threatened before. It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the blight itself!
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden.
Western Hills is with you, Loghain. Maker help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
We have the history of the other Grey Wardens defeating the other blights to back us up, thankfully. The Landsmeet is against you, Loghain. Step down gracefully.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once, before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Now he's been exposed. It's all about holding on to that past glory and milking it for until the end of time, which is not how ruling a country should work. Loghain, kids born these days in Ferelden, they're not even gonna care or know what you did. You have to continue to be good. You can't just milk that one thing you did 20 years ago. Actually, it probably wasn't even 20 years ago. Call off your men and we'll settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostagar, I would never have thought so, but Ostagar seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough! Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
I would normally fight myself, but I feel like Alistair doing it would probably lend a little bit more support for him being king. Can he do it though? And why do we have these duel terms? Are we like freaking dwarves or something? This is like the proving again. My god. Alistair is my champion.
Then let us test the mettle of our would-be king. Prepare yourself.
Come on, Alistair. You're wearing Kaelin's armor. Duncan's sword. Duncan's shield. This is very Dwarven the Proving like though. Whoever's strongest physically, combat-wise, doesn't mean like might doesn't make right. Why are we abiding by these kind of rules? Oh, we're fighting. Okay. Damn, you should have told me about that. Well, shield wall might not be very good here because doesn't this take away my attack? Actually, let's activate it anyway. Oh man. He's stunned.
All right.
Serves me right for not really playing Alistair that much.
Excellent.
All you gotta do is keep hitting. Can you do it?
Yes.
Most excellent.
You asked for it.
Good thing I made some potions before, but...
Wonderful. Down now.
Excellent.
I will prevail!
Alistair!
Well done.
Can you do this?
Yes.
Yeah! Yeah!
Ooh. Let's have at it.
Single...
Whoa.
It's just combat.
Dizzy.
Excellent.
You're no match for me!
Well, we have potions. We have the power of potions. Thank goodness I made some earlier. Alistair's actually not doing too hot though. Think we'll be okay, but... This would have been a much easier fight if I went with myself. But symbolically, this has meaning.
Excellent!
Fall already.
Excellent!
My god.
Will fall!
Bite. Ankles.
Wonderful!
For the Grey Wardens.
Come on, Alistair.
I can guide my sword!
I don't think we need precise striking.
It's a gusher.
Alistair, I trained him to be a tank and now he's missing all his hits.
Wonderful!
Alistair! Alistair, come on!
Fear death!
Quit missing!
Time to taste steel!
I can't do Holy Smite.
Face me! Yes!
Yes! Come on, Alistair!
So, there is some of Marek in you after all. Good.
Forget Marek. This is for Duncan.
Whoa. Oh! Oh my god. Oh.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Enora. Warden, will you help us?
I think that was incredibly cruel for us to kill Loghain right in front of his daughter. And why was that crossbow guy in the back getting ready? Okay, I want to speak with Enora first.
Certainly.
Wait, what? I don't have to choose. Why am I choosing? You guys are getting married, aren't you? Who do you think I should choose?
Warden, there's no doubt on this subject. Alistair would be a disastrous king. I can lead Ferelden. I have proven this.
Wait, why are we... We have to choose between one of them? What? What makes you a better choice than Alistair?
Surely that's not a serious question. I have been the ruler of this nation in all but name for the last 5 years. I can lead Ferelden. Alistair can't. If you give him the crown, then you've only brought us a brief pause in the Civil War. It will resume again at the first opportunity, and it won't end until a new dynasty holds power.
You don't know that. He'll have my help and Eamon's.
And he'll need it. He can't hold the throne on his own, and every soul here knows it. Opportunists will forever be watching him, waiting to grab power.
Opportunists like you? Are you prepared for this? Are you sure it's what you want?
I have never had the smallest doubt.
I'd like to speak to Alistair as well.
Strange. I feel like I'm back at the Abbey, trying not to get chosen last for the sparring teams.
What makes you a better choice than Enora? Oh, we're saying this in front of everybody publicly, too. Alistair, please don't say anything defeatist, okay?
This wasn't exactly my first choice when we got to Denerim, but I know what we're up against. I know what's at stake. Enora's got experience handling nobles and foreign dignitaries, but I do know a few things about fighting Darkspawn.
And you're willing to give up your freedom?
If that's the price of ending the blight, it's my duty as a Grey Warden.
Do you think you're ready to be king?
Are there people who are ready for that sort of thing? But I guess if it comes down to it, I'll do my best. Oh, I think my stomach just twisted up in a knot or something.
What do you think I should do?
You're asking me? I guess you have to choose between Enora and me, right? Frankly, I think you should give her the throne. I've never wanted it. But it's up to you.
Why? What happened to the marriage? Why is no one talking about the marriage anymore? You really think I should choose her?
She seems to want it anyway, and I know I don't. So, yes? Maybe? I don't know.
Alistair, you can't talk like this at a time like this. I don't like... I can't give the king... Wait. Let's see our choices first. Talk to Enora again.
Certainly.
Oh god, okay. I'm ready to choose.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
What? Oh, okay. Whoa, what the hell is that? Alistair will be king and I'll rule beside him? Okay. That scared me. I thought I had to choose between one of them. I believe Alistair and Enora plan to marry and rule jointly.
Plans change. Nothing could convince me to marry my father's murderer.
What? Wait, what? What? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, you're really putting me on the spot here because I thought this was gonna work out, and why isn't this working out the way I wanted to? You didn't say... I know you said before that you would rather have him live, but you didn't say this was gonna be... Oh my god. Wow, this is really like... I don't know about this, man. Okay, my gut feeling says Alistair. And I know that's not the smart choice because he was very wishy-washy, but in terms of things like wanting to end the blight or just having someone on my own side, general nepotism and all that, Alistair would be much better. Whereas Anora changing plans at the very last second here. I can't handle this kind of pressure, okay? Like, we had an agreement, which didn't involve, and you know what? I recognize it was very cruel for you to have to see that just now, but we never, you just changed plans on me the last minute, and this isn't the first time you've done it. A ruler not going back on their word, I feel like is an important trait too. Eamon did say before that Alistair would be okay, and Alistair would have me, Alistair would have Eamon. But this is the entire Ferelden at stake here. Am I just gonna shove Alice? Am I gonna shove a guy who doesn't even want to be king? And oh my god. Like they said before, like they always say, the people who don't want to be rulers, maybe they make the best rulers. I don't think Alistair is a dumb guy. I really don't think he is. His attitude right now, he's not ready, but we can make him ready. If Eamon says a few months, oh my god, this is so... Wait, they won't even give me the other choice again. I'll rule alongside Alistair, even though, I mean, that's crazy talk, but I wonder how that would have turned out, huh? Dude, for once, I wish they just let me do what I said I would do before. Why would they make me... Oh my god, I don't know what to do! Okay, I can't... You know what? Just on the basis of you changing your plans the very last minute, and also, I feel like I have more faith in Alistair growing into the role of being a king, gaining the proper skills and abilities. He's untrained right now. It's not like he's unsalvageable. He just doesn't know how to do any of these things. Whereas Anora, we would have to hope for her to be benevolent and not completely ruthless and backstabbing. She can't unlearn these things because that's the way she rules. On that basis, Alistair will take the throne himself then.
This is where I wake up, usually. Or everyone points and laughs because I have no clothes on.
Anora, the Landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Eamon, you know nothing of me.
Anora, okay, if I were in Anora's position, that's what I was thinking about. Her relationship with her father, it's a blood relation. And it's not like they're estranged or anything. They had a good relation, a normal father and daughter. And that's exactly what's causing problems here, because in her position, okay, she knows that if she agrees to marry Alistair right now, she can become queen. She can rule. But because I guess she loved her father more than she let on, she would rather give up ruling so that she doesn't have to be with her father's murderer. If I had chosen someone else other than Alistair, would that have been okay then? Like, because then they wouldn't have been her father's murderer. Oh my god, why did I... Is that necessary, Eamon?
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
What do you want me to do exactly? Kill her? I can't do that. I guess... put her in the tower for now. Lock her up. Maybe we can find somewhere to send her. Later.
Thank you, Alistair. You show me mercy that I would not have shown you.
Thanks for letting us know.
Guards, take her away. Your Highness, would you address the Landsmeet?
Oh, that would be me, right?
Oh my god.
I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
Just tell them what to do.
Everyone, get ready to march! It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it! We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us.
I cannot believe this is happening.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
I don't feel good about this choice, but I wouldn't have felt good about putting Anora on the throne either. Like, in my head, they were already married in my head, okay? That was the best compromise. It really was, because now I'm like looking at Alistair being worried, oh my god, is someone gonna try to steal our throne? And I mean your throne, but our Ferelden, that's what I meant, okay? But if I look at Anora, I'll constantly also be thinking something like, oh, what if she betrays me at the last moment again? But would I be putting too much of my own personal feelings into it if I don't like Anora because of that? But I do actually think though, like seriously, she can't just change plans at the last minute. That small cutscene before Alistair killed Loghain, he looked at me and I nodded. Like, I didn't get to choose that. I guess if I didn't nod, he wouldn't have killed him. I didn't think we'd kill Loghain either. I thought we would lock him up and... because he was a hero. He was a hero. I didn't think we should have killed him. Not like that. That was too unceremonious. Like Sir Cothrian said, that we should have saved him. Somehow. Alistair, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be mean, okay? Because you need to, you really need to get up to speed ASAP. Pull yourself together, will you?
Pull myself together? That's what you say to me? Do you have any idea what you've done to me? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I thought we were friends. You knew how I felt about this, yet you went ahead and did it anyway. Why?
We talked about this before. The only thing that's changed is that Anora is not married to you. You knew this was the best thing for Ferelden. He would prefer I gave Anora the throne instead. I don't want to ask that. Your country needs you, Alistair.
And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it? Funny how it always works out like that. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right?
It's just nervousness from a new job, okay? Emotions are high right now, I understand, and I do feel very bad that you were pushed into this. Then I think about how I was pushed into being a Grey Warden as well. My parents died. And I had to... Duncan was like, well, if you don't give your daughter to me as a Grey Warden, then I'm not gonna save your daughter. Like, what the hell was that all about? I'm so sorry, Alistair. You're right. What you personally want, I didn't factor it into this whole decision. No. If you want me there, of course I will.
Good. Then it's settled. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The blight awaits, right?
This is insane. This is insane! Alistair disapproves. Queen Anora. In the end, Anora was deposed, and Alistair was given the throne. Alistair. With a great deal of assistance, Alistair was recognized by the Landsmeet as Merrick's son and granted his father's throne. The thing he said at the very end there about how, oh, I don't know if I'll be a good king, blah 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 blah, so many people's lives depend on me. I think that's an attitude we need though. Because as Loghain's daughter, Honora, I feel like she would have done the same thing as Loghain in that whole alienage situation with the slavery and all that, but Alistair is saying that he wouldn't. And I feel like we need to care about everybody in Ferelden, okay? Not just the nobles or whatever. And did she basically say that she was gonna execute Alistair if I chose her? Oh my god, that wouldn't fly with me. With the question of succession settled, Eamon returned to Redcliffe to prepare for the castle's defenses for the encroaching blight. Loghain McTeer. He was defeated in single combat at the Landsmeet and summarily executed. Oh my lord. I don't know how to feel. What? Why do I have a talent? Oh, didn't I have a skill? I never used that book I bought. Pretty sure. Why do I have a random... Oh, great. Great. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm feeling the nervousness of my own choice too. The gravity of my own choice, because... This was not what I wanted. This was not what anybody wanted.
Take it through that pointy skull. Bank the coals at night, or the stew don't cook. I'd better not see one speck of black on those loads, Cruella.
Ogren, how do you feel about that whole thing?
I got a moment's haze, sure.
Okay, sure, whatever.
What about? Alright. Alright then.
Does anybody have anything to say? Honora... I thought she was a... Yeah, I thought she was a... I'll do anything to be ruler. But the anything comes with caveats. Don't be the person who killed my father. Which, okay, to be fair, that's completely reasonable. It's just that you caught me off guard, and why did we never talk about all this before? What to do with Loghain? Alistair... Yeah, the way Alistair executed Loghain like that... I would have liked to stop him. But that wasn't a choice.
If one more servant asks if I... What comes, my friend?
I'm really curious. If I didn't choose Alistair, would that have been okay then? As my champion for dueling? No, but the duel went okay. It's just the
What is your wish, Kadan?
The ending.
I am hardly surprised. Very well.
The ending was what changed it. The ending of the duel is what changed it, because at the very end there, Alistair... I don't even know. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we just get going. Oh, my goodness.
Daniel is like to have a fit. Our Lehman needs to show up without notice more often.
Yeah, I feel very nervous about my own choice too. The final battle. You have gathered your allies. Now it is time to head to Redcliffe, where your army assembles. It seems that Darkspawn are heading that way, are poised to attack there. Well, Alistair, you're busy being king, aren't you? Let's bring some people we don't usually bring. Ogren. Morgan. One more ranged person, or Severin?
Yes.
Sure. Morgan. Teach me how to feel. I don't know how to feel. Chain lightning, yes! Made it just in time. It's growing pains. It's nervousness from not knowing if we did the right thing, not knowing if we did the good thing. If Honora remained ruler, it would be more predictable. Because we would know, we would have some expectation of what the outcome would be, right? But Alistair is such an unknown that I think that's why I'm so... like, yeah. Redcliffe? Okay, why don't we do one last check at the party camp before we move on then? Equipment-wise, we're okay. Maybe we gotta make a few more potions because we chugged a few as Alistair. Troy. How I'd love to be a dog right about now. Things are going insane. Oh man.
Ask away. Of course.
I guess you're not king yet? Not immediately anyway.
I did not thank you. It occurs to me now that you have freed me from the crows, and yet I did not think to thank you for it. No matter why you did it, still it was done, and I the benefactor. So, thank you.
We're friends, Zevran. I was glad to do it.
You say that so quickly, and yet it is an odd thing for me to hear. In the crows, we do not have friends, and yet here you are, and I cannot help but consider you such.
I consider you a friend as well.
Then allow me to say this. What we are doing here, stopping the blight, I cannot think of anything I have ever done which is so worthy. I intend to see this through to the end with you. After all, someone must take responsibility for preventing your untimely death. A suitable task for a friend, yes?
You don't need to die either, you know?
Oh, I'm not going to die. It's always the Grey Wardens that die. Did you not read the stories as a child? The hero always dies. Unless the hero has a trusty sidekick with him, then the sidekick dies instead. I knew there was a catch. This friendship business is for the birds, I see.
Zevran. Zevran was the crow contracted by Loghain to assassinate Alistair and Welonz. One failed attempt later, however, he found himself at the mercy of his would-be victims. They showed him unexpected mercy, and in return, he swore to aid the Wardens on the request to end the blight. Coming from you, Zevran, saying that this is a worthy cause, I think that means something, because you're a mercenary and, yeah, placing value on something that we do, not something that you do often, I imagine.
Your wish? Whatever you'd like to ask.
I believe that should be it.
Your wish? Again? I'm game.
Okay. Liliana? I'll save Liliana for last.
What's on your mind?
Everything!
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Everything! Should I give you more money? More crafting materials?
I shall do it.
Crafting materials? Oh, they're not taking runes anymore. Oh, because I don't have any. You can have my death roots. And my metal shards, I guess. No, let's try leaving.
Generous as always, Warden.
Does that actually do anything? Give 10 sovereigns again. Is the only thing happening me losing money?
You'll have the best equipped force since, well, ever.
Really? From 10 sovereign?
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
What's wrong, Ogren?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
Did you want to talk about something?
What about? All right.
No?
Aye, all right then.
Okay. Ogren approves.
Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously.
Why? Are you upset about something?
Upset? I don't get upset. I get drunk. Did you want to talk about something? What about? All right. Aye, all right then.
Do you want to talk more or not? +1.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
Something bothering you?
Nah, just tired is all. Did you want to talk about something? What about? All right.
What is happening? We're getting like one-liners.
What do you want?
Something's bothering you, I can tell.
Aye, people talking when I'm trying to have a sudden quiet moment. That really twists my nut. Did you want to talk about something? What about?
This is strange.
You have a lot of nerve coming here.
This is my camp, Oghren.
Oh, no you don't. You can't come swishing in here and take over the Warden's camp just like that.
Is he just drunk?
I'll fight you with my sodding weapon, you moss-biting poetess.
Poetess?
You came and stole my own princess with your poetry.
Ah, you think I'm Hespeth? Branka's lover?
Your disguise can't fool me, woman. That's right. You keep looking at me like that. I'll just go get my pants from that sodding dog.
No. Oh. Okay.
I got a moment, sure.
Just stands back up.
What about?
Do you want to talk, or is this just some like random incidental?
Ass chaps. I got a moment, sure. What about?
Nothing?
All right. You there. Aye, you. I've been watching you. Where can I get some sauce for that rump roast?
You know, I don't mind like actually talking to you, but you're just giving me like these one-liners that are a little bit empty. Oh no, Oghren, go sleep it off.
Ooh, that's just what I had in mind. Go and make yourself ready, woman.
Oh no.
I'll be right there to see to it.
No, thank you.
I got a moment. What about?
Is that it?
All right. Hey, Warden, you gotta hear this one. This human walks into a tavern, and there's an elf there, and she says... she says...
And then what?
She says, I don't...
Is this what talking to a drunk person? You know what? Why don't you stay down a little bit? I'll go talk to someone else in the meantime.
What is your wish, Kadan? I am hardly surprised.
No.
Very well.
Oh God, no!
It does not follow that I will, however.
Oh God, no, 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 no. Never mind, forget I said anything.
It's a wonder why you even speak sometimes.
Let's go.
As you wish.
I'm sorry. Oh, good thing you didn't get upset at me for that. That was an accident.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me. It chose to side with Ferelden and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the Deep Roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Ferelden would be able to assist it with the dwarves.
Because she was being evil. Outright evil. Branca was insane. I wasn't siding with her.
Truly. It seems a little mad itself. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Ferelden the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Ferelden's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on.
-5?
It has occurred to me that I have been... Excuse me. This is not easy. It occurs to me that I have been less than charitable with it since it reanimated me.
I guess Shale wanted me to say, oh, I really believed in Ferelden, and then she would have been happier if I said that. You have good reasons, I think.
I have come to realize that it has been good to me. You have been good to me, even though you had no control rod to enforce obedience. I have never had one before, so I don't know how to thank you for being, you know.
A soft, squishy flesh creature?
That too. I followed you expecting to find answers to my questions, but I think I have found something better.
Oh. Does this mean I get to be called you now?
No, it's a one-time thing. I don't want to raise its expectations to unrealistic levels after all. Oh, let us not speak of this awkward bonding moment ever again. To the road.
No, let's speak of it more. Don't get mad at me, I'll give you more gems.
I am listening. It doesn't have better things on then.
I think that's it.
I am listening. Truly, I would have expected that the traitor would have defeated it.
Oh, sorry, skip the first line.
Perhaps it would have been put in prison, or drawn and quartered. I was curious to find out which.
I skipped the first line, so I don't know what you're talking about. And... traitor? And what would he have done to you?
Who knows? I cannot be tortured or killed. Perhaps I would have become a statue to decorate his bedchambers. Something on which to hang his coat. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go.
No. Stay.
No doubt.
Yes, carry inventory. I just want to see if you have any other lines, that's all.
Its journeys are fascinating. I had thought its chances slim, but perhaps I'm even wrong on that point. Does it wish me to leave?
Stay.
I can.
Alright, I hope you didn't do -5 for every conversation there. It was just a little bit. 81? Did you do -5 for all of them? Really? I hope not. If so, I can give you a thoughtful gift. Oh god, I still have Loghain's crown.
Fine.
Yeah, get back up there. Thank you. Morgan? How have you been doing?
What comes, my friend?
I do good, my friend!
So, full of questions, are you?
No, I wish we had more questions. But that's it. What's Morgan's thing with me anyway? 100? Good enough, 94. Most people like me, I think. Shell, actually, maybe not so much. Well, I don't think I really have too much else here, besides Liliana.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods, my...
We should probably get maybe some more flasks. We're running out a little bit. Just in case. I think I wanted to give this to Zevran. I'm just thinking here. Like modifying this one? The plus 15% critical backstab damage versus plus 5 damage or plus 3 damage. I don't know how to do all those calculations. Like plus 15% damage. Oh, well, the plus damage isn't dependent on it being a backstab, so I guess... Well, I don't think it makes too big of a difference, really. I'll keep it on me, but yeah, it's not... No biggie. No biggie. Zevran, would you like some Antivan brandy? Let me save first. Who knows what's gonna happen? Can I not use it? No? I guess not. It just sits in my inventory. That's it. Okay. Liliana!
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
We need to talk.
Of course.
Never mind.
Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you?
No, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Really? You think so? You're so sweet.
That's it. And I guess I'll give this last option a try.
Sweet and attentive.
Let's go to bed. Our last night together, because we don't know what's gonna happen the next morning.
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, where are we now? Ah! The emissaries are watching! Alright! Got our own BGM and all that. Hey! Schmooples! How are you doing? Okay, I think that's pretty much it then. Redcliffe? There's nothing else for us to do. Not even Codex. Insane. Let us go then.